10 best ways to reverse muscle loss after 50. All right, let's get one thing straight. This is not going to be one of those boring cliché videos where I tell you to just eat more protein or work out harder. You've heard that a million times already. Frankly, if that actually worked, we'd all be walking around looking like bodybuilders by now, right? But here's the real deal. If you're over 50, you're probably starting to notice those muscles that used to pop are, well, disappearing. And no, it's not just because you're getting older, it's because you're not doing the right things to fight back. So instead of throwing more protein shakes at you or giving you some generic workout advice, we're going to dive into real practical changes that will actually reverse the damage, rebuild your muscles, and get your body back in gear. Stick with me, because the 5 tip? Yeah, it's a total game changer, and I guarantee you're not doing it yet. Don't say I didn't warn you. Keep watching. This could change everything. Number 10. Sun exposure for vitamin D. All right, let's tackle something most people avoid like the plague. Sun exposure. And no, I'm not talking about turning into a crispy, wrinkled raisin because you decided to bask for hours under the midday sun. I'm talking about something way more sensible, just 10 to 20 minutes of sunlight every day. Yes, even that small dose of sunlight, particularly between 10 a.m. and 3 p.m., can work wonders for your body. You might be wondering, why do I need to expose myself to the sun? I don't want wrinkles or to look like an overcooked lobster. But here's the kicker. This tiny amount of sun could be the difference between feeling like a sluggish sloth or being able to crush it at the gym. Let's get one thing straight. Vitamin D isn't just about preventing bone fractures or saving you from a bad case of osteoporosis. If you think that's all it does, you're seriously missing out. When your skin gets some sun, it produces vitamin D, which directly affects your muscle function. Yeah, you heard that right, muscle function. In simple terms, vitamin D helps with calcium absorption, and calcium is essential for your muscles to function properly. Without enough vitamin D, you're more likely to experience muscle weakness, fatigue, and worse, the possibility of falling and injuring yourself when you're just walking down the street. That's not something I want for you, and frankly, neither should you. So what's the deal with those magical 10 to 20 minutes? By getting this bit of sun every day, your body can produce enough vitamin D to keep your muscles firing on all cylinders. Not to mention, you'll be giving your immune system a nice boost, which helps you fight off colds and other nasty stuff. Plus, it's not just about strength. Vitamin D helps regulate mood too. So if you're feeling a little down, maybe your body is just begging for a little sunshine. Don't skip it. Get out there, get your daily dose, and watch your body respond like never before. Number 9. Cold water baths. Cold water baths. Just saying those words makes you want to huddle up in a cozy blanket and pretend like you didn't hear me. But trust me, you don't know what you're missing. Cold water immersion might sound like a form of medieval torture, but it's actually one of the best ways to speed up muscle recovery and improve circulation. Yeah, I know, the thought of dipping your body into an ice-cold tub sounds horrendous, but hear me out. The benefits are too good to ignore. Here's the deal. When you throw your body into cold water, it's like your blood vessels slam shut. Everything constricts your muscles, your veins, everything goes into lockdown mode. But hold on, don't panic. The magic happens when you get out of that freezing water. The moment you leave the cold bath, your blood vessels open wide, rushing fresh, oxygen-rich blood back into your muscles. This isn't just a quick shock to your system, my friend. This is your body's own personal reboot button. Your muscles start to recover faster, reducing soreness and inflammation. That's right, those tight, aching legs that feel like concrete after leg day, they're going to loosen up faster than you can say, "I regret nothing." But let's not stop there. Cold baths are seriously underrated for recovery, especially as you age. As you get older, your muscles tend to recover slower and become more prone to injuries. So what do? You jump in that cold water and let it work its magic. Not only does it speed up recovery, but it also helps with eliminating toxins from your muscles, making sure you're good to go for your next workout. And here's a little surprise for you. Cold water immersion doesn't just work for athletes or gym junkies. Anyone can benefit from it, whether you're in your 20s or your 60s. It's a simple, cost-free tool to help you recover quicker, feel better, and perform at your peak. Try it out and feel the difference. After all, what do you have to lose? A little cold never hurt anyone, except maybe your pride when you scream like a baby. You're enjoying the video, hit the like button. If you're not subscribed to the channel yet, click the subscribe button. Number 8, isometric training. Alright, buckle up, because we're diving into isometric training. What's that, you ask? Probably already picturing yourself doing some fancy exercise with a weird name that sounds complicated. But trust me, it's simpler than it sounds, and the results? Well, they'll blow your mind. Isometric training is just a fancy term for holding a position. That's right, no crazy movements, no jumping around like a maniac, just hold. And you know what? That simple concept can pack some serious muscle-building punch. The beauty of isometrics is that it's low impact, which means less stress on your joints. If you've got bad knees, shoulders, or wrists, this one's for you. Isometric exercises are fantastic for strengthening muscles without putting any strain on the joints. You can do it with exercises like the plank or wall sits, you know, the one where you sit against an imaginary chair and pretend you're in an uncomfortable position forever. These movements seem simple, but don't be fooled. Hold a wall sit for a minute or so, and your thighs will be on fire. And guess what? You didn't even need to move a single muscle, aside from your body weight pushing against gravity. What makes isometric training even more amazing is its ability to improve muscle endurance and stability. When you hold a position like a plank or a squat, you're forcing your body to work overtime to keep that position steady. The longer you hold, the more your muscles burn, and the greater the endurance gains. These exercises train your muscles to fire continuously, helping you build that muscle tone and stability. It's like taking a shortcut to a stronger, more stable version of yourself without needing to buy expensive gear or worry about injuring yourself with excessive movement. But here's the real kicker. Isometrics are extremely effective for rehabilitation. If you're dealing with joint issues, you can get stronger without having to put pressure on the affected areas. So don't let the simple nature of this training fool you. It's anything but basic. It's like doing a heavy lift without ever having to lift anything. And who doesn't want that? Number 7, magnesium and zinc supplementation. Now let's talk about something you've probably heard of but never gave enough credit to. Magnesium and zinc. Oh yes, these two minerals are about to be your new best friends when it comes to muscle health and recovery. First off, let me drop some truth bombs. If you're not getting enough of either one of these in your diet, you're sabotaging your own progress. Like, no joke. We're talking about 200 to 400 milligrams of magnesium and 10 to 20 milligrams of zinc every day. That's the sweet spot. If you're wondering, why should I care about magnesium and zinc? Buckle up, this is going to be eye-opening. Magnesium is like the chill pill for your muscles. It helps your muscles relax after they've been worked hard, which is key when you're hitting the gym. Ever notice how your muscles feel like they're constantly wound too tight? And no matter how much you stretch, they still don't loosen up? That's magnesium being missing in action. This mineral helps your body maintain the balance of calcium, which plays a massive part in muscle contraction. Without magnesium, calcium can't do its job properly, leaving you with stiff, tense muscles that might lead to cramping, or even worse, injury. But with the right magnesium intake, your muscles will thank you, and your recovery time will shorten. But wait, it gets better. Enter zinc. This little powerhouse isn't just a sidekick to magnesium, it's the real deal. Zinc is all about protein synthesis. If you're lifting heavy weights or doing anything to build muscle, zinc is what helps your body rebuild those muscles once you tear them apart. That's right, zinc is the building block to muscle recovery and repair. Without enough zinc, your body struggles to recover, leaving you stuck in that perpetual soreness cycle. It's like trying to build a house with no nails, you're never going to finish the job. Zinc also plays a massive role in your immune system, meaning you're less likely to get sick after a killer workout. And who doesn't want that? Here's the kicker. You can't just get these minerals through food alone, unless you're eating a mountain of leafy greens and nuts every day. Supplementing with magnesium and zinc can be a game changer for muscle health, performance, and overall well-being. But remember, moderation is key. too much of a good thing isn't always better. Get the balance right, and you'll see just how much these minerals can change your game. So go ahead, pop those pills, and thank me later when your muscles feel like new again. Number 6. Slow digesting proteins. Let's get one thing straight. If you're still eating a big steak right before bed, hoping for some miracle muscle gains overnight, you're missing out big time. Enter slow digesting proteins, the secret weapon for maximizing muscle growth while you're in the land of ZZs. Think of them as your personal night shift workers, feeding your muscles while you're busy sleeping. First up, casein. It's the king of slow digesting proteins. Casein's magic is that it slowly releases amino acids into your bloodstream over several hours. This is perfect when you're about to hit the hay, and your body is going to be in recovery mode for the next 6-8 hours. Casein works wonders to prevent muscle breakdown, catabolism, during sleep. Imagine your muscles just sitting there, quietly repairing, while you're off dreaming about the gains you're about to make. Without a slow digesting protein like casein, your body might start to burn through your precious muscle tissue for fuel. Yeah, not a good look, right? But here's the kicker. Slow digesting proteins aren't just for bedtime. Sure, they work wonders when you're off to sleep, but they're also great for when you're in between meals. You know those moments when you're starving and it's going to be a few hours before you can eat again? That's when casein comes to the rescue. It'll keep you satisfied and feed those muscles for hours, so you don't end up in the dreaded muscle wasting zone. Now, don't go thinking this is a free pass to eat junk. You still need a solid, balanced diet to support muscle repair and growth. But slow digesting proteins take your game to a whole new level. It's like having a bodyguard for your muscles while you sleep. The beauty of these proteins lies in how they extend the anabolic window, keeping your body in a muscle-building state long after you've finished your last rep of the day. So yeah, if you're serious about keeping your muscles fed and growing while you snooze, it's time to start looking at slow-digesting proteins like casein. Trust me, you'll wake up feeling like $1,000,000, and your muscles will be thanking you for it. Number 5. Creatine supplementation. Okay, let's talk about creatine, the supplement that everyone knows about but somehow doesn't get enough credit for. You've probably heard the creatine makes you bulk up too fast myth, or the "it's just for bodybuilders" nonsense. Well, guess what? If you're older or struggling with muscle loss, creatine is your new best friend, and I'm here to tell you why. Creatine is naturally produced in your body, but as you get older, your body produces less of it. This means you're basically losing a crucial tool for strength, power, and overall muscle maintenance as you age. But here's where supplementation comes in. A little creatine, 3 to 5 grams a day, can make a world of difference. And we're talking about big benefits here: improved strength, faster recovery, and a much lower risk of losing muscle mass as you get older. If you're wondering how it works, it's simple. Creatine helps your muscles produce energy during high-intensity activities. So whether you're lifting, sprinting, or just doing something that requires short bursts of effort, creatine is the powerhouse that fuels those muscles. When you supplement with creatine, your muscles are better equipped to perform those high-intensity tasks, meaning you can push yourself harder, recover faster, and get stronger. Sounds like a miracle, right? Well, it kind of is. But here's the twist. Creatine isn't just for athletes or people lifting heavy. If you're older and worried about muscle loss, which, spoiler alert, happens to everyone as they age, creatine supplementation can help you maintain muscle mass and strength longer. It's like having a cheat code for aging gracefully. Your muscles need creatine to maintain that younger look, that strength, and to keep you from feeling like you're slowing down. So don't wait until it's too late to jump on the creatine train. The best part? Creatine is one of the most researched supplements on the planet, with tons of studies backing its safety and effectiveness. So stop ignoring it and get on board, because when it comes to preserving and enhancing your muscle mass, creatine's got your back. Trust me, your future self will thank you. Number 4. Nitrate-rich foods. Let's talk about nitrates, baby. You know, those compounds found in some veggies like beetroot and arugula that are basically the VIP access to the gym for your blood vessels. If you haven't been paying attention to these foods, well, you're missing out on some serious performance boosts and muscle recovery. It's time to get your head out of the protein shake aisle and into the produce section. Here's the deal. When you eat foods high in nitrates like beets, spinach, or arugula, your body converts them into nitric oxide. And nitric oxide is like the supercharger for your vascular system. What does it do? Well, nitric oxide dilates your blood vessels, which means more blood is flowing through your body, getting to those muscles faster and more efficiently. This is critical when you're trying to maximize performance or recover from a tough workout. More blood flow, more oxygen, more nutrients, and better overall muscle function. Who doesn't want that? Now, if you think that's just some weird science mumbo-jumbo, let's break it down with a little real-world example. Imagine you're about to hit the gym. You've got your pre-workout, your protein, and maybe you're wearing your lucky socks. But if you haven't been eating nitrate-rich foods, your muscles aren't getting the VIP treatment. When you eat those nitrate-rich veggies, you give your body the ability to deliver more nutrients to your muscles while you're lifting. That means more energy, better muscle contractions, and the ability to push harder. Do you see why this is important now? And here's the kicker. Nitrates don't just help you while you're working out. They also help you recover. By improving blood flow, your body can get rid of waste products like lactic acid and other toxins faster. This means you're less likely to feel sore the next day or to experience any annoying post-workout fatigue. The bottom line? Eating more beets, spinach, arugula, or other nitrate-rich foods can dramatically improve your gym performance and help you recover faster. Plus, they're full of vitamins, fiber, and other nutrients that just make you feel like a superhuman. So if you want to get stronger and recover faster, start throwing more of these veggies into your meals. Your muscles will thank you, I promise. Number 3, dynamic mobility and stretching practices. You're probably thinking, oh great, here comes the flexibility talk. But let me tell you something. If you're not doing dynamic stretching and mobility exercises, you are literally leaving your body open to injury, whether you're lifting heavy or just living life. Stretching isn't just some afterthought or something you do at the end of your workout because your trainer told you to. It's an essential preparation for what's to come. Dynamic stretching is like the warm-up your muscles need to hit peak performance. Forget holding a stretch for 30 seconds and pretending you're a yoga master. Dynamic stretches are about moving. They get your blood flowing, activate your muscles, and prepare your joints for the movements that lie ahead. You know those times when your body feels stiff or tight during the first couple of sets? That's because you didn't prime your body to move properly. When we talk about mobility, we're talking about flexibility plus strength. It's not just about being able to touch your toes, though that's cool too. Mobility exercises are about making sure your joints are moving through their full range of motion. Think arm circles, leg swings, and trunk rotations. These movements do a couple of things. They increase flexibility, yes, but they also improve joint health and strength in those joints. This is key, especially as you age. Our joints don't stay young forever, but the more you move them, the longer they stay functional and pain-free. Let's throw in a little surprise for you. Dynamic stretching isn't just for athletes. If you've been avoiding it because you're not flexible or it's too much work, think again. As you get older, mobility exercises become even more crucial. They're like the fountain of youth for your joints. Seriously, people who do daily mobility work have less pain, better posture, and just feel stronger in everyday movements. So the bottom line, don't skip your dynamic stretches or mobility exercises. These are not optional. They're the first line of defense against injuries and a must-have for maintaining flexibility and strength, especially as you age. The secret to longevity? Move, and move well. Your joints and muscles will thank you. Number 2, foods rich in essential amino acids. Let's talk about amino acids, shall we? You might have heard the term tossed around in the fitness world, but here's the thing. You need these little guys if you want to build muscle and maintain strength as you age. Think of amino acids as the building blocks of protein. And no, I'm not just talking about those expensive protein powders you see on advertisements. I'm talking about the real stuff you can get from whole foods. There are 9 essential amino acids that your body can't make on its own. You need to get them from your diet, and that's where high-quality protein sources come into play. Foods like lean meats, fish, eggs, and dairy are packed with these amino acids. They're your muscle-building heroes. Without them, your body would be like a house without bricks. You need the right materials to build something strong. Let's break it down for you. One of the most important amino acids when it comes to muscle growth is leucine. Leucine is the one that really gets the process of protein synthesis going, which is essential if you're looking to increase muscle mass. The more leucine you get, the better your body can use the protein from your food. So, if you're not eating foods rich in leucine like chicken, beef, or eggs, you're leaving muscle gains on the table. Want to maximize your recovery after workouts? Get more leucine in your diet. But let's be real. Protein alone won't get you the results you're looking for. You need to pair these foods with consistent training, good sleep, and proper recovery. That's the real magic behind muscle maintenance as you age. As you hit your 30s and beyond, your body gets a little slower in terms of protein synthesis. You need to feed it the right stuff to keep those gains coming. So what's the takeaway? If you want to preserve or build muscle with age, you need to make sure you're eating complete proteins every day. That means foods that provide all the essential amino acids, especially leucine. Start making these foods a regular part of your diet, and your muscles will thank you later. Plus, you'll actually look better naked. You're welcome. Number 1, quality sleep. Sleep. The unsung hero of muscle recovery. Everyone's obsessed with their workout routines, their macros, their supplements, but ask anyone about sleep, and you'll get a bunch of excuses like, I'm too busy, or I've got a lot going on. Well, let me hit you with some truth. If you're not getting quality sleep, you're literally throwing away all your hard work at the gym. Period. When you sleep, your body goes into recovery mode, repairing muscle tissue and restoring energy stores. This is the time when your body rebuilds what you've broken down during exercise. If you think you can skip on sleep and still expect to look like a fitness model, you're in for a rude awakening, pun intended. Sleep is the most important part of your fitness journey. And if you're not treating it like that, you're wasting your time. Here's the thing most people don't realize. Sleep isn't just about the hours you get, it's about the quality. You could be in bed for 8 hours, but if you're tossing and turning, waking up multiple times, or staring at your phone until 2 a.m., you're not giving your body the deep rest it needs. And let me just say, if you're scrolling through Instagram or binge-watching Netflix until late at night, stop it. That blue light is messing with your circadian rhythm, and you'll be paying the price when your muscles don't recover properly. Good sleep practices include keeping your room dark, avoiding caffeine or heavy meals before bed, and making sure you've got a consistent sleep schedule. That means no going to bed at 2 a.m. on the weekends and expecting to wake up feeling refreshed for your 10 a.m. workout. Your body thrives on routine. And while I'm here to drop the truth bomb, let me hit you with another one. Sleep quality is directly linked to your hormone levels. If you're not getting enough sleep, your testosterone and growth hormone levels will suffer, and that means less muscle recovery and less fat burning. Bottom line, don't skip sleep. It's the most effective muscle recovery tool you have. Get your 7-9 hours, and make sure those hours count. If you think working out harder or eating more protein is the secret to gains, well, you're wrong. The secret is sleep. So go ahead, hit that pillow, and let your body do the magic while you sleep like a champion. You liked the video? Hit the like button. If you're not subscribed to the channel yet, click the subscribe button and I'll see you in the next video.